Hi. So I'm back and I want to talk today about the real you. So I heard this thing the other day, and I'm sure you're all familiar with people saying this, but I heard somebody say about somebody, that person, they just don't know who they are. They don't know who they are yet. And I want to offer an alternative perspective here. I don't see things that way. But if you've been raised with that kind of talk, you may just take that at face value and you may think there is a real you and a permanent you, and that you have to find out what that is. What is it really? What isn't it really? And again, like I talked about before, about my purpose video, that's really stressful. That's a really stressful belief because it sends you on this hunt outside of the now. And it comes packaged with the idea that you are not currently where you are supposed to be in life. You are not currently who you are supposed to be if you don't know who you are. So we gotta know exactly who we are so that we're on track and living life right. And it's very stressful. It comes with all kinds of ideas that like I said, we're not where we're supposed to be. We're not being who we're supposed to be. We don't know who we really are. And it's like out there somewhere and we have to like locate it and like find it and then keep it and hold it and make sure it never changes. Like, whoa. Think of all of the energy that we don't even think about on a conscious level. Of course, we're not thinking about that, but it's on a subconscious level. Think of all the energy that is expended on an idea like that, on a concept that there is a real you, that that there is a real static you that's not an ever evolving, ever changing, ever shifting, ever becoming being, just like the rest of the cosmos, the rest of the entire universe. Nothing is standing still. Nothing is exactly the same moment to moment. Everything is in flow. Everything is constantly shifting. So this idea that you could know who you are and then stick with that forever is stressful. You can believe that if it serves you. But if it's not serving you and it's causing you stress and it's causing you to feel less than and it's causing you to view others as less than, then I invite you to question that thought. Because when I questioned it, I found out there is no real me. There's no who I am fundamentally. I change all the time. And who I am or who anyone else is in any given moment is who they are. That's who they are right now. So statements like they don't know who they are doesn't apply. They know exactly who they are right now. They know how they feel. They know what they think. They know what their world looks like to them. Maybe not to someone else, but to them. They know. We all know our experience moment to moment to moment to moment. But this idea that there is a real us that we have to find and keep takes us out of the present moment and makes the current version of us not okay. And I don't want to carry that anymore. And I definitely don't want to put that on people anymore. So I invite you to let that go too, if it's causing you stress. There isn't a real you. There's just an ever-shifting flow of the expression of life that is you. And yes, there can be characteristics that are you that you want to keep and you want to keep expressing them. 100%. Do it. I mean, you're not even, it's done. right? It's done. Those things are just part of you. You don't have to worry about them. But when you have some idea that the real you is hidden somewhere, it's really stressful. It causes you anxiety. And more than anything, it causes you to feel not enough. Not enough yet. Not there yet. You're not there yet. You're there. You're here. You're here now, and you are enough now. And who you are now leads to who you are next week and next month and next year. And I love that. Flow. We love flow. We love change. We fear change, but we secretly love it. It's what we love about nature. It's what we love about creation. The new and surprising and beautiful. It makes us laugh, makes us gasp, makes us have awe and wonder. So we really want to hold those things close to us. I was watching the newest David Bowie documentary. I think it's called Moonage Daydream, recently, and I just loved it so much. I loved it so much. I related so much to what so many things he was saying. I was like, yes, that's the way I feel. That's the way I live. And what I mean, particularly, one thing in particular that I was shouting to myself about that was, he was saying, he just doesn't he always thought himself very odd because he was constantly shifting interests, shifting identities, trying different things on and then letting them go, and then trying this on and that belief and this and that and this and that, and just never holding anything for too long. And I am so that way. And I have judged the hell out of myself for being that way. I just fall in love with things, and then I just play with them for a while, and I try on a new identity and a new way of being and a new way of feeling, and I try on, different creative facets of my being. I try on new beliefs. I try on new ideas. I try on new, not just mental, not just physical, but just everything. And then I let them go. I don't hold them. I don't find something and then stay in it. And I used to think that was a defect of mine, but it's actually my strength. Just because it's me, it's me to never really know who I am. I'm fluid that way. I'm a very water elemental being. So that works for me. For another person, that might feel like a total hell. But for me, that works. So the idea of this real you was super stressful for me. But even if you're not like me and just very changeful, or like David Bowie and very changeful and unapologetic about being very changeful, then still you might have this idea that you're supposed to be one way, or that there's some real you that's hidden in there somewhere that you need to figure out what it is and do something with it. When you are always the real you. You're the real you right now, and right now is all we got. All we got. So I hope that helps, and I will see you next time. Bye.